our 7th week now. So yeah, it's been interesting. We've adapted really, really well though. We have got online skin consultations, so they can go to the clients have been going to our website, and for new clients, you can fill your information in, some questions I've put up. So getting a little bit of background knowledge on the client, and then obviously being able to book a Zoom meeting. So it's been interesting. I've definitely learned how to use my website, the back end of it, a lot better than what I have been. Normally I normally pass those jobs on to people, but obviously trying to get things up and running quicker than normal. I've been doing all that. So it's actually been really good. It's been very good.
Well, I think we've all become, I hesitate to say IT gurus through this time, but we've all been forced to be a lot more au fait with, doing things like Instagram Live and Zoom meetings. How do you find your clients have taken to doing consults like this via Zoom or via other media platforms?
Yeah, they've been really, really good. It's been amazing. Everyone's been accepting of being able to move with these times, I think. I've had a lot of new clients actually coming through, clients that have been wanting to come in the clinic for a while, but haven't had the time to, and I suppose that now they do have the time. So that's been really, really good, and getting them starting on their skin journey. So once we are able to reopen, we're able to, get straight in there and start doing the professional treatment in the salon. So yeah,
that's fantastic. And I think a really, really big thing to come out of this whole restriction and this sort of lockdown is the value of community. And I know we were talking about this before. You've set up some really great, innovative ideas in your community.
Yeah. I set up a 6-week challenge. I've called it as challenge, but obviously there's a prize at the end of the 6 weeks. But it was more just to get my client base and people that do have skin concerns to be able to go on a Facebook page, and to have myself and my staff to be able to answer questions, put up different tutorials. I've partnered with also Pilates Space that has a Pilates shop around the corner. They're giving me like weekly Pilates sessions to give to the girls, and you guys as well. So yeah, I find that has been a massive positive, is the community and everyone reaching out and making sure that everyone's okay. I know that other business owners have been messaging me, and I've been messaging them and saying, hey, we're here, ears are open, let's have a chat. And it's been lovely.
Look, I think that's been a really big thing through all of this, is for us from a business owner point of view. And you've got a young daughter.
Yes, 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5. So you're and I noticed, or we were talking about this before, finding balance as a young mum with a young daughter, and then also running a business as well, and then running a business through these times when the world's turned upside down and we're all having to be a lot more innovative and creative. How are you finding that balance with your little one and being a mum? And
yeah, it's been hard. It has been hard. Callie normally goes to daycare 3 days a week, and obviously I've taken her out of daycare just at the moment with everything what's been going on. So she's been helping me a lot. She's been doing working. She's got her fake phone up against her ear and helping me work. And but we're getting there. I have been making time for her, obviously, and having my working probably in the mornings and more in the evenings, and then spending the day with her and going on scooter rides and things like that, trying to get out the house as much as possible, but also trying to keep that distance as well. So it's been, there's been some interesting times.
Now, Melissa, what in business, like what sort of skin conditions, what would be one of the most common skin conditions that you actually, well, before we even go there, when we was talking before, I heard your mum's there helping out with Callie at the moment. So
Yeah.
family support at this time is probably more important than anything.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I've got a beautiful, amazing family. So they help me all the time. I'm like, can you come up and help me? Or, yeah, it's been great. But she's also a really good.
We need that support, don't we? Like, we need to be there.
Yeah, there has been a time. It was a funny story. I was doing a Zoom the other day, and I had put a load of washing on, and there was something in the washing machine started to overfill, and I could hear just in my office the noise of water dripping, and I was like, oh my God, what is this? Anyway, because my door's normally shut, and I say, Mum's just got to do some work. So Callie comes running in. There's water. I'm like, what do you mean? Anyway, my whole laundry got flooded, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I said to my client, I was like, I need to like ring you in 5 minutes. And Callie was, it was just, you just gotta deal with these things. You know what I mean? Thank God, like everyone's so understanding. But yeah, that was a funny story. I was like, oh my God.
Well, it definitely, definitely adds to the, everyone, and that's a really good point. Everyone really has been very understanding. Like, we've found the same with our patients. If we're, having technical issues, which we sometimes do, everyone's been so understanding. So I think that's going well. Now, so what's your top skin condition that you would see or that you would help a lot of people with?
Yeah, we have a lot, but we have a lot of acne clients coming in. I find, and that's all ages, a lot of the time people think acne only happens when you're in your early teens or in your teenage years, but we're getting, adults coming in with adult acne. It's becoming more and more common. So we treat, lots of acne, lots of inflammation as well, huge inflammation in the skin, and I think it's also throughout their whole body.
Yeah, okay. Why do you think we're seeing such an increase? Do you feel like there's been an increase in the number of people you're seeing with acne and a wider range group, you were saying? Why do you think we're seeing maybe more acne?
Diet, health, lifestyle, stress. A lot of people are stressed so much now, and stress causes lots of problems with skin, with our body, but also with our skin. I think people are also a lot more open about it, and they're forthcoming with acne as well, instead of just hiding away. People now are not worried and not concerned about what people are thinking, and there's treatments out there that can help, so which has been good. It's always been around, but I think people never really spoke about it much, or they used to hide it. They used to wear foundation. It was more of a band. They just used to want to cover it up, where they now really want to treat and get down to why it's happening and the cause of it.
Yeah, and when we look at it from a naturopathic point of view, I think that's really interesting when you're talking about stress and the effects on the skin. Do a lot of your clients that come in, do they come in seeing already that correlation between stress and skin?
Some do and some don't. The more we do our consultation and we start talking to them, and for the first part of our consultation, we don't even touch on the surface of the skin. We're talking about, their stress, their diet. It's more internal factors. And then we start talking about their skin. So sometimes people, they get a little bit unsure, and they're like, oh, I'm talking to you about my skin. It's like, but we're treating the core. What's actually creating your problem? Creating the problem on the surface of the skin, because what we're seeing on the surface is what's coming on from internally, what's happening underneath, what we can't see. Yeah.
Fantastic. So definitely. And I think the more people have that awareness, like I was talking to someone yesterday about their child's eczema, and I was saying the same thing. Eczema is really a an immune problem coming or associated with gut and stress long before it's actually a skin problem. It's just that the presentation's on the skin. So you say the same, that there's a really important connection between gut health and healthy skin.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, massive connection, massive connection.
So what's some really, really exciting news before I get on to your Fast 5 questions? Some really exciting news is we're actually going to do, you and I are going to do a free webinar on Friday.
Yeah.
This Friday. At what time, Gabrielle? This Friday at 1:30, we're going to be doing a free webinar for anyone out there that in live, so people can get on and ask us questions while we're talking. And you and I are going to be talking with our resident skin expert here at Mullen Health, Natalie Koshka. So we'll have a bit of a three-way discussion about, dive a bit more in depth into gut health and the importance of skin. And we'll talk a bit about acne, acne rosacea. And we'll touch even on eczema and psoriasis as well, and that connection between gut health, stress, and skin. So I'm really looking forward to having a bit more of an in-depth chat with you about that.
Great.
Now, before we get on to the Fast 5, what's something that you've been doing to look after yourself from a self-care point of view through this time?
Yeah, I've been trying to do some online yoga. I love yoga. I love Pilates, and just trying to really just be in the moment and just be present, I think. But definitely a beautiful friend of mine gave me a gift voucher to do some online yoga, which I thought was just that's just another community, you know, people supporting each other. So, yeah, I've been trying to do that. And being outside also in my garden and, you know, in the sun, I think is sometimes I start work and it's 1 o'clock by the time I even look out, and you're like, oh, it's, you know, half the day's over now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, that's awesome. Yeah. So movement, yoga, Pilates, and vitamin D, fresh, healthy outdoor, and some sun. So are you ready for the Fast 5?
Yes, I am.
All right. So number 1, Gabrielle says to me every week, because every week I have to look at my list. She said, surely by now you know what the Fast 5 are, and I'll have to just make a point of memorizing it. So number 1, favorite exercise.
Oh, yeah, yoga, Pilates, walking.
Favorite vegetable.
Broccolini. Anything green. I love green.
Favorite splurge at the moment.
Oh, at the moment, I've been really good with online shopping.
Favorite health supplement when it comes to either you personally or when it comes to the skin? Tell us personally, what's your favorite health supplement for you?
I always take my EFAs, my essential fatty acids. They're just number one, especially now coming into winter. Like, you know, we need to really support our immunity in our skin and strengthening and our oil in our skin as well. I get so dry. Oh my God.
No, that'll be good. We'll talk a bit more about that on Friday, actually. Yeah. And one thing that you can't live without.
Oh, my daily coffee. I only have one cup though.
That's all right. No judgment from me. That's all good. And finally, what's your number 1 health tip?
Just be kind to yourself and be present. Like I said before, I think it's just being able to get through this moment and just not keep forward thinking so much and stressing out about, you know, what's going to happen, and just being present in this moment. Just we're in the unknown. Hopefully we're nearly out of it, I think, hopefully. So, but yeah, just being present and being kind to ourselves.
That's great. I think that's really great advice for everybody, Melissa. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I'm really looking forward to having a chat with yourself and Natalie Koshka this Friday, 1 o'clock. As I said, it will be a live webinar, so people will be able to ask us questions while we're actually talking. It'll go for probably about 45 minutes for anyone that would like to join. And you do have to register to be able to join in live or to watch at a later date. So thanks again, Melissa, and I'll